Deb. Yay! So glad to be reading for you today. All right, I'm gonna give these little one shuffle up here and light some sage. Actually, I think I need to grab my lighter really quick. I hope your day is going lovely, and if you're watching this before bedtime, I wish you like a really good night's rest. And if you're not, then I wish you a really good night's rest later when it happens. It's always really nice. Mom life. Never being able to sleep the same again because you're in mom mode. Anyway. Estel's beautiful. Mama, you must be so proud. I can't believe how big she's getting. That's the one thing. When I see all of her pictures and both of your pictures, I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I look at Cash and I'm like, I mean, he's getting big too. So, okay, so I've been doing a little bit of learning about dragons. I recently took a whole course on Ascended Masters and Ascended Beings that we work with, and dragons. They did a little segment, the woman did a little segment on dragons and the way they show up in our lives. They're part of the realm. I've got like a lot of sage coming through. Look how cool. So, let's see. Yeah, there you can see the smoke. They're part of the realm that's really similar, like called elementals. They're similar to the realms of where fairies would be coming from, or where earth sprites, or just whoever, like an animal spirits and these types of like animal totems and things like that. These types of beings comes from that sort of area. So very powerful, very good at helping us get what we need done here on Earth or in this incarnation, because they work with us on our dimension. But in this deck, there's a whole variety of different dragons that can be working with you. So I'm going to just let the cards pop out. We'll get 3 for you, Deb. So take some deep breaths while I'm shuffling through. Already a couple of cards here. All right, so it's a number of cards. Let's see which one it is, because it's just one of these ones. It's this middle one here. So take some deep breaths. Release all the things that no longer serve you here as we keep shuffling. Kind of see them laid out like on this tablecloth here, and you can just roll them all up and let them go. Here we go. Here's one falling out. There we are. Second card. I love it. They get really jumpy there at the end. Okay, so the first one, dragon, that we're going to reveal is actually the dragon that's helping assist you in healing the wounds of your past. Now, this could be the past of this lifetime, also the previous lifetimes, if you're thinking in that realm as well. And it doesn't even have to be something that you're diving into, but just knowing that a lot of the challenges that we face in our current lifetime have roots in a past lifetime. Our soul's journey of growth, they just try on different sort of personality outfits, problems, things that we might be dealing with. There's the sage. Just saging the shit out of this room. That's great. So when you think about that, it's like, okay, how can I utilize and have the past serve me, instead of feeling like I'm continually always trying to recover from my past, is what a lot of people go through. So this dragon's going to serve you in that way. Let's look at it. It's the Earth and Fire Dragon. I love this. So very, very grounded here in the here and now. Here's a picture of the Earth and Fire Dragon. Beautiful, beautiful symbol right there at the top by its head. I'm going to read to you also in the book, because this is also new to me. But the Earth and Fire Dragon, and he's like, his tail looks like he's turning into the lava that's running down this mountain. So works with you to clear the 5th dimensional ley lines. Works with you to clear the 5th dimensional ley lines. So I've heard that term ley line before. The book, I'm sure, is going to tell us more about it, so we'll kind of get into that. Earth and Air Dragon, Earth and Fire. There it is. I almost turned right to it. I was just one away. I love that. So let's read a little bit more about what this is all about, what this Earth and Fire Dragon is. I'll hold it up so you can have a look at it while I'm doing a little bit of reading. This card is about service. For the fourth dimensional brown and orange earth and fire dragons are calling on us now to help them clear and light up the new ley lines of our beautiful planet. The original ley lines were called dragon lines, for they were maintained by the dragons of old. Okay. Now a new fifth dimensional ley line system is being placed into Earth to carry Golden Christ energy and prepare the planet for a new golden age. The dragons of earth and fire move through these lines, creating a path of light which the higher love frequencies can flow. Okay, so right now we're collectively as kind of the whole world is working its way out of a fourth dimensional consciousness into a fifth dimensional reality. 5D is when you start thinking in terms of being connected to the whole and having this, as it calls here, the Christ energy come through. This is the God energy, or knowing that we're all connected. I'm still so new to this. It's interesting that a dragon deck talks about that, but it came to me at the right time. So we still have a lot of fourth dimensional issues that we're dealing with, because there's people around us that are egotistical or self-centered, or that tempt us in ways either that's reacting a way that we know isn't healthy, or tempting us to do something that we know isn't healthy. These kinds of things. Hello, Sage. Like, whoa. It's still just going. Okay, here, calm down a little bit, maybe. I should just put you over here and let you clean, like, all of my decks for a minute. Might as well. So I'm still getting a sense of what these ley lines mean, but what it seems like it means, to me it seems like it's almost like borders, but borders of dimensions of where people are thinking in a more higher conscious zone than others. And there's collectively areas in this world that have a more maybe connected or spiritual kind of feel to them. They're vortexes. You might have heard people use this word, or portals, these kinds of words, like Hawaii is a natural. And I mean, think about that. This almost looks like the whole landscape of Hawaii that could have a potential volcano running down at any moment. Okay, so here's some guidance with these ones. It says it's a time for service. When you give, you receive. So how to heal the past. This is really clues of what's going on from behind you. When you give, you receive. So let's see. Humbly invoke these dragons and have a sense of the power of the flaming orange fire combined with the grounding brown earth. Reach out a hand to touch the dragons. Then visualize earth being crisscrossed with the lines of golden light. Picture these dragons anchoring this golden Christ energy wherever there are sacred places on the globe. Mentally place a golden flame at each of these sacred portals until you sense our planet lighting up. Whenever you are out walking or driving, ask the magnificent earth and fire dragons to travel along the ley lines below you. Bring the Christ light down through you so they can distribute it where it is most needed. When you give, you receive. The earth and fire dragons will illuminate the challenges on your route ahead, and as soon as you've acknowledged them, they will dissolve them. This will smooth your path. It will also allow you to step lightly into your role as a master as the new golden age approaches. Holy crap. This thing is like, I don't want to just start my house on fire randomly, so let's kind of like work this out. Hi, sorry. Don't mean to be standing up right here in the middle of our reading. Okay, so I do appreciate that you have this earth dragon to help you heal some of the pains that you had been maybe gone through in this lifetime. And the fire part of it means that once you recognize it, you don't ever have to be consumed by it. You can imagine your dragon, your dragon friend, and see if you can figure out what name this dragon carries for you, sort of burning out everything in your path. You see it and it can be burnt out immediately. So very, very beautiful, very powerful. Let's look at the second card, which is what dragon is helping you in the present moment to be present, to not sort of be thinking so far behind you, to move away from that element of healing and actually enjoy the moment that is right now. So let's look at that. This is the green dragon. Girl, I know what the green dragon is. It's another kind of smoke. Helps you tune into the secrets of nature. This beautiful green dragon. Receive answers and guidance from nature. Align with your divine essence. So this is a really beautiful dragon to be bringing you into the here and now, because it's already assumptive in saying that you're not really dealing with a lot of personal demons that are requiring the intensity of the fire and earth dragon in your present. Now that's plenty of that in your past, and there's support there, but right now it's having you say, okay, actually your life right now, for you, is going pretty good, but here is how you can enhance it. Here's how you can really go from being pretty good to moving into your divine essence and who you're going to be, especially as you grow forth in 2019. So let's see. I've got to find where the green dragon is. Is it this one? Nope. Okay. They don't have them alphabetized. So there's the green dragon. Okay, so here's a little bit more about the green dragon. I even see this beautiful key that the dragon is kind of protecting, like it's the key to unlocking your divine essence about who you really are. All answers lie within nature, and every single thing we need while on earth is provided for us in the natural world. Fifth dimensional green dragons touch our psychic centers and help us to tune into the sacred geometry in the trunks of trees, the petals of flowers, the shells of snails, and everywhere in Master Pan's kingdom. These are the keys and codes that bring us in tune with our divine essence. When we are fully aligned with our fifth dimensional blueprint, we are automatically whole and healed. So that's the point, and that's why so many people are trying to really ascend, is because you really do, and you can align fifth dimensionally, and it be in such a way that you're blocking out all the people that seem to try to bring you down. And by blocking, it's just, if you have to deal with them, shielding on a regular basis. This is what the green dragon can help you do, to sort of preserve your energy moving forward. And going out in nature, I'm feeling for you, even in Utah, is still really important. You used to spend so much time, definitely probably more so than recently, walking and being outdoors. So when at all possible, it's not that you need to spend more time. It's just be mindful and grateful of the time that you're out there, and take an extra second or two. I'm kind of hearing and feeling to just enjoy the moment. If the snow is falling, just let it land on your face for an extra second or two, whatever it might be coming up, whatever season that you find yourself in. Okay, so it continues to say, for your guidance, the nature kingdom is a magical place in which all our answers are held for us. Luminous green dragons help us to read these answers. So if you can, sit quietly in nature, call a green dragon, and ask for guidance. So if you need help, there you go. Help in your present life, right here and now. The response may come to you consciously or unconsciously. And I'm hearing it can come to you right at that moment, or later while you're doing something else, walking around, maybe doing dishes in your kitchen, or just taking a shower, just really in this autopilot mode. So let's see. The response may come to you consciously or unconsciously. So accept that something important has been activated within you, whether you are aware of it or not. You may feel the need to walk somewhere in particular. If so, follow this impulse, for your green dragon will be guiding you. Keep your eyes and ears open, for the answer may come through a tree, bird, insect, animal, or something else entirely. Your green dragon will glide with you, directing you to the answer you need. This calls for deep trust and an understanding that the divine plan is perfect. Drawing this card also suggests that you would benefit by spending more time in the green world. There we go. So your green dragon will be with you. So acknowledge it and let it touch you with its wisdom and great knowledge. Expect revelations or healing. So I know it's really hard sometimes to get to a green place, but I even heard, as I was reading it, for you in Utah, it's really important for you to touch base with a green space in a green area. So I'm not sure if close to you or within a relatively close distance, if there's a plant store, a tropical plant store, where they might have a bunch of indoor plants where you can just walk around. I know there's one, but they're not exactly downtown. They're more in Sugar House area. It's like called Cactus and Tropicals. So that's what I was thinking of when I was like, oh yeah, you could just go spend time in there, walk around a little bit, enjoy the plants, see what inspiration comes to you. So, and then we have our future. What dragons do you have helping you manifest the kind of future into your life that you want and you desire? So we have Thor's red, black, and gold dragon. So this is a very intense dragon. I love it. I also feel it's very protecting because there's like a shield right there. I'm like trying to see, is that actually Thor? It just looks like there's a shield going on in the middle of this card. So let's see what it says. Protects you in times of change. I guess it would be nice if I read it. A time of rapid transition and transformation is ahead. Relax, you are safe. So this is a beautiful card to have in the future point, because it also is activating the same type of energy of fire that you have in your past, clearing away all the things that you don't want to necessarily have to feel through again. You just want to recognize and release. This is also preparing your future in a way that you see something, an obstacle or a situation that you need to get rid of, and you have it within yourself. You call upon your red, black, and gold dragon to come in and clear the way. So let's see more about Thor's amazing dragon here. Where are you, Thor? There we are. Thor's red, black, and gold dragon. During this incredible period of transition, everything on our planet is changing rapidly. Thor's mighty red, black, and gold dragons work directly for Archangel Gabriel, the mighty archangel in overall command of fire, who sends them to any area or situation that needs immediate clearance. Thor is the god of thunder, the elemental master of fire, and his red, black, and gold dragons carry powerful fire energy. For the optimum use of this blazing power, they connect with Mars and its ascended aspect. Let's see, Nigeli, so they can act, that's a really weird word. I've never seen it before. Nigeli, so they can act as peaceful spirit warriors throughout the universe. Oh, okay. It's because I totally read it wrong. Let me start over with that. For the optimum use of this blazing power, these dragons connect with Mars and its ascended aspect Nigeli, so that they can act as spiritual warriors throughout the universe. So I guess the ascended aspect of Mars actually has a name. I'm learning so much about dragon lore. I don't even know. It's fun. It's like story time. Okay, so here's the guidance. So that's the deep, about the dragon. But here's what you want to know. Drawing this Thor red, black, and gold dragon and the protecting element that it keeps in it for you in this life, but also acknowledging that it's going to be some quick transitions. So drawing this card indicates that you're ready to change a situation, circumstance, or relationship, or you're already doing so. So I actually feel right away that you are, it's almost like it's flip-flopped. 6 months ago, you were in a position where the cancer and the treatments and all of the things that were going on controlled you very much so. And now, even emotionally speaking, even if you're still going to appointments and having that sort of somewhat dictate the schedule and the feeling of your life and your energy level, now you have, it's flipped. The energy spectrum is flipped. You've got control of the cancer. And even though there's really tough days and there's really tough mental, trying to deal with your mental aspect of things as well as the physical aspect of things. So this is going to be a great dragon to just sort of kind of burn up everything in your path that doesn't serve you in really releasing all that stuff. So this is, let's see. So this is challenging for you in the universe, to change a situation that I'm kind of took a big break, but this card indicates you're ready to change that situation or relationship or whatever it might be. And it's challenging for you. And the universe is reminding you that you have earned the right to receive support and assistance. Your guidance is to ask an army of Thor's dragons to clear the energies around you. Clear the cancer energy. Clear that clear the bipolar, clear all the energy around you and protect you as you make this transformation. Then relax, knowing you are safe, guided, and supported. Thor's red, black, and gold dragons, I love it, will ensure you make changes in a way that is for the highest good of all concerned. These are very hardworking warrior dragons, and they consume dense energies very rapidly and very thoroughly. And they come to you with dedication, love, and wisdom. So accept graciously what they have to offer you. This card is also a call to service. That's interesting. We round out, again, service. So you're asked to send Thor's dragons to places and situations that need their protection at this time. So not only do you have the dragons in your stead, or whatever that phrase is, in watching after you and kind of ready to jump at whatever you request them to serve for you, you also have the ability to send them out. So use these dragons to go out to all of the protesting and all of the activists and all of the civil rights and all of everybody, every single one of them. Every time you meet or see or experience a new situation, send Thor's red, black, and gold dragon to that situation. Have an army of them go out there and start clearing out all the lies and the deception so that it can burn away and only the truth can remain. And this is a service that you can give energetically, that you're being kind of asked to do so in sort of lieu of you always being able to be there physically. So you might even get yourself a dragon statue or put that on your Christmas list so that you can, and it doesn't have to be this color, but a dragon statue that you can sort of invoke with that power. I mean, you could even ask for a green dragon, see how specifically you can get. You'll probably be able to find a green dragon because many dragons are depicted as green. But you have 2 cards of service here. So there's something to say that all of the things that you're going through, and I really feel like there's something, maybe even a book or a story or a memoir of how you are able to do it all, and so elegantly as well, to be a mom, to be a single mom, to be dealing with not always the most cooperative ex, and certainly in a place where you're not necessarily from Utah. So all of these changes that you experienced, I see you post on Facebook about how far you've come, and in just a short period of time, when you were pregnant with Estelar. So there's service in your story about this growth. So think about that. I know I've encouraged you a little bit before to write it all down, but I feel like there might be a Deb memoir somewhere in there, and the power is in all of it, all of the facets of your life, the sickness, the cancer, as well as the activism, as well as the being a mom. So every bit of that. This is like, when we have amazing women in history, it's because they're amazing on all fronts. So yeah, a lot to do with service for you, and to tune back into nature any chance you get, even if even if it's just on a really gloriously snowy day, to get somewhere where it's quiet, maybe Memory Grove, that's pretty close, I think. Trying to think where I remember that you live. Memory Grove was always one of my favorite places to go when I lived in like the 9th and 9th area. So just some thoughts for you. But I'll take a picture of these cards and send it right over for you. Love you, Deb.